Okay.
Shall remain named Tom Rick. Is brewing his own beer. You don't brew your own beer for his birthday. He's brewing his own beer. Beer needs a name. But it's named after who brewed it or where it brewed. Tom is a shipping beer. And no one wants to find the cupboard under the stairs. Oh, do you want that? So we need some suggestions for names for beer. They don't have any suggestions of beer names. I know people warned about this. What? I heard ditch. We don't ditch water. Ditch water would be one. No. I've got some ideas. I want either brown fail, ditch water, or Tom. Oh, Tom. Fine. We'll have Tom anyway. So I need. Oh, that's actually better than the joke I was about. I need a cheer from the crowd for ditch water. That's Tom's cheer. A cheer for Tom. Should we call the beer Tom? Anyone? And Trinity Brew. It's called Trinity Brew. Everyone, thank you very much. Are you ready for your first act of the evening? Good. You can choose the sort of like what you hear. Guys,
when you say, how's everyone doing tonight? Normally like, good or bad, like, hey guy, how you doing? Woo! It doesn't really convey any information. I love stand-up, but I don't do it very much. I feel quite surplus. I feel like a bit extra where none was really needed, like, you know, the 7th Transformers film, or indeed the 1st Transformers film. And, because let's be honest, there is not a shortage of skinny white male awkward comics in Cambridge. I mean, there isn't. It's actually sinking under the weight of skinny white male comics. And there needs to be a lot of skinny white male comics for Cambridge to actually sink under their weight. They're very, very light. But the aim will actually, by 2050, just be a sinkhole, echoing with reluctant laughter and smelling vaguely of sweat and skinny cheeks. So God knows why I'm here. But he never tells me! Really poor communication skills, that man. Or woman. Controversial. Is it though? Is it controversial? Is it more controversial than anything else in the Bible? Adam, the first man, for those of you who aren't on the 13th century, was molded out of clay, or dust, depending on your translation. Why then was nobody else? I wasn't molded out of clay, I wasn't made from clay, I was made from sex. First man, made from clay. Second man, made from sex. Third man, sex. Fourth man, plot twist. Sex. Clay 1, sex, 6,999,999. Did God realise this was quite a shit idea, quite quick? Let's be honest, neither clay nor dust are really ideal building materials for a walking, talking praying machine, which is what we were surely supposed to be. Did God have to have a really awkward birds and the bees chat with Adam? Initially, did the poor guy think, son, great idea. And holding him out of dust. For anyone, I've never had to practice this. And into this kind of weird, cosmic Patrick Swayze from Ghost moment kind of stepped God to sort stuff out. Because obviously, you know, being made out of clay is way less weird than leaping out of a vagina, let's say. So, the obvious metaphor of God as mother was avoided, and the patriarchy was born. Yay! Sorry, I realised, like, pale white male me, it's a bit weird to hear this person having a go at the patriarchy. It's like a bit like, all that is delicious. What is that? The hands that feed. Oh, but it is weird. It's weird in quite a lot of quite bad ways. Tiny case study. We as a society are collectively not disgusted by so many disgusting things. We as a society are not disgusted by the fact that I, on a relatively regular basis, simulate sex with myself. And this often involves digitally recorded images of two other humans who I don't know, copulating without any real thought for the reproductive implications. And let's face it, they're not really enjoying themselves, eh? Like, generally speaking, society's like, a bit weird, but like, hey, natural impulses, sure. But if a lady chooses not to shave her underarms, society loses its collective shit. Can't deal with it. Wanking, fine. Porn, fine. Underarm hair on women, whoa, that's disgusting. Who comes up with this bullshit? It's more arbitrary lines than the ones that divided Africa in the 19th century. Shit. Okay, so it is traditional when talking to large strangers that you avoid controversial topics. So far, guys, you've opened with God and feminism. Pub joke. No one gets offended at pub jokes. I went to pub recently. So unoriginal. Went down to the pub. Is it less original or more original if I say it in a northern accent? But what pub joke, what accent are pub jokes not told in? Hombre, the other day I went down. That's why no one tells pub jokes in Spanish accents. It's quite difficult, physically, to say the word Bob in a Spanish accent without sounding English or deranged. But anyway, I went to Baron Beef. Has anyone been to Baron Beef? Yay! Good. Has anyone been there recently? Have you seen the dolphin that's put up on the bar? And I don't mean like a poster or like a kind of carbon. I mean like a 6 to 7 foot water-dwelling mammal normally seen gregariously flipping about on blue planet. I mean like a dolphin, like a big, like you know the squeaky ones? Like, this one wasn't squeaking very much, which is not to say that it was dead. Oh my God! Can you imagine? Dolphin, carcass, on the bar of the Baron Beef. No, that would have been really weird. This dolphin was alive, it's fine. Pouring water over it, feeding it gin, it's fine, it's fine. But something you don't really get from the nature documentary is dolphins are like, they're quite big mammals. It's like you get lots of shots of dolphins, but you very rarely get like a human figure in the shot to give you an idea of the scale of the beast that you're dealing with. They're quite big animals, and even if they weren't, the open ocean is famous, notorious, in fact, for having quite a lot of room to move about in. The Baron Beef isn't. It's not, and it's very difficult. Like, it's just a weird decision. How am I supposed to kind of nonchalantly lean against the bar and chat up ladies in a very respectful and non-patriarchal kind of way when there's half a ton of aquatic mammal occupying my elbow room? It's just really weird. I asked the barman. He didn't know. He had no idea. Just muttered something about new management and wandered off. Really odd. It did seem quite lonely. The dolphin, not the barman. Barman was dubbing. It's possibly like a natural side effect of being hundreds of miles away from the nearest member of the species. But also, like, everyone's lonely in Cambridge. Yay! We had Valentine's Day recently. Everyone knew that. Good. Let's not talk about it. Go on. Is anyone in a thing or a relationship or like a gentleman's sex partnership? Raise your hand if you're in anything approaching not being really lonely. Yay! Well, you are all bust. I hate you all, and I hope you die in a fire, watched by the ones you love. That is what human nature wants to do to happiness, it seizes races and turns. That's basically it. Thanks.
Yes, guys, touched on religion. I haven't touched on religion briefly. This week in America, an idiot had an idea. And it's an idea so dangerous he may have doomed the entirety of the human race by having this idea. He decided that if we should create some kind of artificially intelligent being, it should be thought to be religious. There are alarming quantities of the human race that haven't learned to deal with religion and not beating the crap out of each other about religion at the same time. This could go very weirdly wrong. You could end up with Jehovah's Witness terminators coming to your house. Hello, are you Sarah Connor? Have you found Jesus? Yes. Next up we have Abraham.
Well, hello everyone. As you can probably tell from my Grecian curves, sort of congratulate physique,
grey. Well, that's actually tragic, but then it gets worse, because my mum called me on the day to say that she was busy. Getting stood up by your mum to watch 50 Shades of Grey on Valentine's Day reaches a whole new level of tragic. And the thing is that this is quite embarrassing for me as a Spaniard. I mean, first of all, I can't be positive with you guys. And deranged, but that's beside the point. The thing is that in a recent survey, Spanish men have been the best lovers in the world. And admittedly, I fear that 30% of the respondents are probably called Pablo Pedro. But sort of best lovers in the world. And I've been given this superpower, this incredible responsibility. And frankly, it seems like, I've got the superpower of Spider-Man, and I'm using it to die in a bar. Or Batman, I'm using it to catch Ebola. It's just really use my power effectively. And the thing is that the reason why I think this is that because by nature I'm somewhat awkward. And this just comes up in various ways. So I worked in the airport in W. Smith, and I always wanted to start a conversation with someone who's absolutely lonely, so I learned about that. And I asked this woman, where are you going? She said, Jamaica. Beautiful. So we're in the airport, and I'm asking her, so what are you doing in Jamaica? She said, I'm going to my father's funeral. Not a great start. The only thing I could think at this point was, a lovely place to have a funeral. Which I thought was perfectly fine. She comes over to the household or parents I go to. So I go to a friend's house, and in a very sort of middle-class British way, I was thankful for giving me the melon, water, and milk. She provided me with incredible hospitality. When it came to leaving, though, the only thing I could think of saying was, thank you for feeding me, for watering me, and for milking me. I didn't quite notice the repercussions that this would have, but plus side, I've got my mum's number, so happy days. And the way you can see this most is down that sort of, that paradise, that valley of romance that is Sydney Street outside life. Because what you can see is, you can see that the culture today is really incredible sense of faith and humanity. You see two men seeing this one who is feeling quite cold because society has forced us to wear something that is incredibly cold, whereas they've got their coats. And so they go and their eyes flip to the back of their head like some sort of amorous great white shark. And you see them kind of hovering towards them, a sort of amorous Schlieffen plan. And then Hi to Wilhelm, not one for candlelit dinner. And when you go inside, then you see once again that the lad, the sort of alpha male, who I really want to lounging towards his play like some sort of strange aimless jellyfish, a Portuguese man of war, if you will, or with the same crappy scintillating conversation. And then you've also got the random, you may think that this guy comes up his coat off his tip. But the thing is that type that's reserved for one person, always when you go into a club, who's just randomly thrusting in the middle of nowhere, just on the corner of Sydney. He's having a great time. It's like a polar bear. You've seen an igloo and think, my God, love my life. And the thing is, the reason why this is that we are all incredibly fearful of rejection. And the point that this comes from most stuff is that's something we go into the lean in, the silence that is only ever replicated by I'm pregnant or I'm with the Conservative Party. And you go into and imagine this person something, well, I've done well, I'm reaching here. And everything I go into the room. But suddenly, and I'm arching my head for some strange reason, like